You know, a lot of, that's what's sad, man. We don't have enough Jazzys and, you know, like, people that mentor, you know, that get out there and tell these kids, look, man, have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Don't think you can drop out of high school and get a deal and get you a Bentley, get you some ice. The reality of it is, getting a deal now is like hitting the lottery.
Yeah.
So, independent, man. You know, you see what Ice Cube is putting on the back of his records now. Damn, it feels good to be independent.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the Blue Division situation. Universal Fontana, that's an independent situation. Just think, if you get on a major label and you sell 150,000 records, that's a flop.
Yeah. On
major label standards, that's a flop.
That's a flop.
But if you put your little label together and say you print up 10,000 CDs and you sell that 10,000 CDs times $7 or times $8.
Yeah.
If a major label print up $10,000 CDs, they giving them away for free good.
Yeah.
But you just printed up 10,000 CDs times 7. Then you got enough to put you 10, 15 grand in your pocket and still go print up you another 10,000 and then flip it. On street terms, flipping it means doubling your money.
Double it up.
So, right now, I mean, some people might think I'm hating, but it ain't cool to go to no major.
Nah.
You know, we can get 10 of our little young homies, put our little minds and talent together, print up 20,000 CDs and stop with all that hating and, oh man, he might put 6,000 in his pocket and give me 2. No. Stack the money, put it in the pot, keep stacking the money, putting it in the pot. Before you know it, you got a Cash Money record.
Exactly.
You got a Blue Division record.
Yeah.
You can put you a little ice on and don't be worrying about recouping. And those of you that don't know what recoup means, that means you getting a loan that you have to pay back.
From the
all
label.
these cats talking about, man, I want to give me a major deal. Why get a major deal and be forever in debt?
Man.
You know, so when they say recoup, if they give you $500,000, you got to give them back $1 million. And before you get a dime, they got to make their money back. Whoo! You know, this independent game is the best game to, you know, go by, because what you make is yours. You don't have no third and fourth party in your bread.
No, not too many negatives coming out of that.
Exactly, man. But the independent game right now is the best way to go. And you brothers, you MCs out there, man, this is just me. This is coming from Jazzy. Stop doing these original mixtapes with all original music, with all original lyrics, and putting it on, I'm not going to even name, putting it on the website and letting them download them for free. We got this thing now called digital deals. You got iTunes, you got IOTA, you got Mobile Stream, you got companies that will get your merchandise and put it on their site, and when people buy it, you get, if you put 12 songs on there, you got a person that'll buy each song for 99 cents or purchase the whole CD. So why go on the internet and let them download it for free? Now, it's cool, don't get me wrong. If you're trying to create a buzz and you already got a little bread, now believe me, if you rapping and you're trying to get bread, you definitely need to make some bread. So the point I'm making is, there's opportunity out there where you can make money off your mixtapes. As long as it's original music, go on and do a little digital deal and let them, you know, make you about 10, 15,000 instead of just giving it away for free.
Exactly.
You know, that's just my
little knowledge, man, for the people out there, man. Churches in session, Jazzy D, show me what to do.
Well, I had a real quick, like, what's your take on, you know, because a lot of these cats aren't giving West Coast artists deals. Exactly. That's a known. But what's your take on this kind of, they kind of have this trick now to where they're giving you this single deal, to where these people think, okay, yeah, I'm signed to this label, but in reality, they're just pushing this you got this one song. You know what I mean? Like, what's your take on that? Like, I mean, is it like just kind of a trick or a ploy to kind of fool these cats, or,
well,
you know what I mean?
The single deal is a gift and a curse.
Right.
It's a gift only if that record is on the radio and it's a successful record.
Yeah.
The curse is, if that record don't do good and you try to go to another label, they're going to say, well, man, that single you did over this label didn't work, so they wash their hands with you.
Right.
So me personally, I think the single deal is basically a label saying they're scared to spend money.
Right.
And that's it. They don't want to spend no money on it, but we're going to take this chance, and then they wash their hands with it. Yeah. And with a single deal, instead of them giving you a $500,000-$600,000 budget, they give you $60,000.
Right.
And it's with a song that may or may not make it, but they say they're giving you opportunity.
Right, and they don't really push it.
They're not really gonna push the record.
They try to get you to push it.
Exactly.
Because I noticed with a lot of cats, there's like this bad circle to where the label won't push the song unless the radio's playing it, but then the radio won't play the song unless the label's pushing it. That's like a lose-lose. It's going nowhere.
Like, basically, man, we need to go back to that guerrilla hustling. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you I'm not gonna say dummies, because if you don't know, you can't be called a dummy, because you gotta learn. But back in the day, man, you know, people would go to the auction, or they save their little money and buy them an Astro van.
Right.
With that Astro van, instead of them going and spending $10,000, $15,000 on billboards, they spend $2,500 and wrap that van.
Right.
So if you go to the cleaners, you go to the grocery store, you go take the kids to Disneyland, you promoting what you're doing.
Exactly.
The whole way.
If you go buy a billboard, the billboard, you're going to have to pay either monthly, or you may pay for 5 months, but when they bring it down, they throw what they had printed up in the trash.
Right.
So
and it's in one spot.
Yeah, so go back to rapping vehicles. Go back to, if you're an artist and you're pushing a movement, jump in the van and go drive down to the Bay.
Right.
LA rappers, start coming out to the IE and showing your face, because it's over 4 million people, and I just learned this, me, Glasses, who, we did the whole demographic of the Inland Empire. It's 4 million something people. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
You know,
so
you got a whole other region within a region in the IE.
Exactly.
So that's why we have the people like Stage, and there's a lot of dope DJs, and I mean, San Diego, I got an artist named Network out there. He do the
shouts out to Network.
Network do his thing, man. So I try to grab people that already got things happening, man, because like I said, it's coming back to where we gotta just, okay, the radio don't want to play us, forget it. We gonna make the radio come to us.
Right.
Okay, the labels don't want to sign us, we gonna make the labels come to us. We gonna create a big enough buzz to where the radio and the labels will come mess with us, instead of crying, man, we on our own region, in our own backyard, and we get West Coast Wednesdays.
Right.
So what? If we create a big enough buzz to where they see we kicking up dust, they gonna want to come to us anyway. That's how hip hop was started.
Yeah.
They said it was gonna come for, man, that's
a fad. That's a fad.
That's just some young people that's just ex-gang. That's not gonna last. But we made that corporate world come to us.
Yeah.
But now we have to educate ourselves. And a lot of you rappers out there, it's okay to be hard and be repping your hood, but know how to go from street to corporate. That means it's cool to wear your khakis and wear your pants a certain way, but when you go deal with them corporate boys, know how to talk their language. Because I guarantee you, talking the hood talk, it ain't going to work when you go in there to get that corporate money. So I've learned how to transform in a good way.
That's what's up.
I can hang with my homies and wear my blue jeans and my whatever, my chucks and my Dickie shirt, but I know how to throw on a suit and go in there and talk that corporate language. That corporate language pays bills, man.
Yeah.
It ain't always, it's cool to be on that corporate level, man, and kick it with your homies and talk the street stuff, man, but you got to know how to get this bread.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. All right, man, it's time for us to shut it down. We're going to get our last minute blast offs. Start with the homies.